Another year is behind us, but boy, what a year it was. Hey, I'm Adam Meikle, and thanks for tuning in to our Best of 2024 show. You know, my producer and I were looking at the 40 or so shows that we produced this year, and it really wasn't that hard to pick our favorite 5. From Alaska, New Zealand, Mexico, man, we had some adventure. But we're gonna kick it off with a fishing trip with the guys from Camp Chef up on the Seatuck River, chasing the hard-fighting silver salmon.
It's a 14-mile drift on one of the prettiest rivers you'll ever see. Probably the widest spot on the river is probably about the width of a 2-lane highway.
This river holds over about 1 million fish a year here, between the pinks, the silvers, the steelhead, the salmon. It's a pretty special place.
Oh yeah!
Over the log, baby. Over the log, bring him over.
I can't tell if it's under though. Like I can see where the line's
The
at.
line's going under.
Where'd he go? He's still in there, bro. You got him.
Just another look.
No.
Solid fish. Ready?
They all been bucks.
That was cool.
Awesome! Man, that was so good. It's one of those rewarding casts. You make it, the fish is there, it hits like it's supposed to, game on.
Yeah, that's fun.
So much fun.
The Seatuck River is not as well known as a salmon fishery as, say, the Kenai, the Russian, or even the Alagnak rivers in Alaska, but man, it is such a special fishery.
Right in the snout. Fighting hard, fresh out of the ocean. Beautiful.
To see what a river can be in its natural state, here it is. No hatchery implements to the fishery. The fisheries are because of the way they've managed this area for so long. You know, they've taken care of it.
Man, that's a tank!
Good one. Whoa, back out to the current.
One part is it's the tribe. The tribe is taking care of this area because it's part of their habitat. It's part of their culture. It's part of who they are. They gotta have the fish. So they take care of it and they manage it in a way that they have fish every year here.
I think, sir. Good fish. Good job on the rod. Whew. Got him.
Seatuck.
The Seatuck is an amazing river. If you want to experience that, give our friends Scott and Jody a call up at Glacier Bear Lodge in Yakutak. Hey, next up, we head a little closer to home, the mighty Snake River, as we chase the prehistoric white sturgeon with our buddy, Joe Weisner.
Fish, 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 grab it. Chris.
Coming up.
You gonna jump?
It's coming.
Oh, big fish! Oh, yeah. Good one. Nice.
They pull like a freight train.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any freshwater fish that you'll catch that pull like these do.
Dumping it. Yeah.
And to catch a fish that's bigger than you, it's just awesome.
And older, yeah.
Like
Well, you're not a big, tall guy, so that's not hard.
I'm short and stout. Yeah.
What I'm doing is I'm actually positioning the boat at a 45-degree angle, keeping the fish out from under the boat, and we're keeping a constant upward pressure on this fish. We'll land them a lot faster doing that, and keeping the fish out from underneath the boat, which is critical. Away from the motors, away from everything.
And try and land these fish as soon as you can.
Absolutely, as fast as possible. Better health for the fish. I mean, these things are old, they're protected, and they're protected for a reason. And we'd like to, you know, keep this resource around. They're an amazing, amazing creature. That thing is girthy.
Living with dinosaurs.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to break that 810, but it's an 8-foot fish.
Heavy too.
Yeah. 103.
103?
Yeah, about right. Nice, that's a fantastic fish.
All right.
That's the photo right there.
That's what you come to Idaho for.
What
Yeah.
a beast.
Come and see Joe. Make your dreams come true right here.
Oh man, look at that hog. All right, let's let her go. Go ahead and pivot, make sure she's turned away from the boat.
Yep. Ready?
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Awesome.
Nice one.
Nice shot, dude.
All right, man, good work. Congratulations, that was a hog. Let's get another one.
Joe is one fishy dude, and the chance to catch a 10-foot sturgeon is just a few hours north. If you want to go out with those guys at Jones Sport Fishing, check out their website, jonesportfishing.com. Hey, next up, we head to the high Uintas and down to Powell with the legends when KSL Outdoors, our Best of 24 show, returns. Welcome back to our Best of 2024 show. I'm Adam Meikle. You know, when you get a chance to go fishing with a legend, you go. Wayne Gustavson was the biologist down at Lake Powell for over 40 years. My buddy Bob Reed and I had always wanted to get Wayne and his wife Charlene out on Bob's new boat and take them fishing. And boy, the fishing and the company didn't disappoint.
Well, what a magnificent day up in the San Juan. Gosh.
Yeah, you just got to get one to bite. The others will turn on.
So what we're doing is called spooning. We're dropping a 1/2 ounce to 1 ounce spoons and jigging them just off the bottom. It mimics a dying shad or a shad in distress. And wouldn't you know it? Wayne was the first to hook up.
That's so awesome.
Oh my. First fish of the trip. There we go. Oh, look at that.
What do you guys find yourself doing now? A lot of grandkids or
Yep.
traveling?
Visit the grandkids, go on trips. In the summer, we do a lot of gardening. He does a lot of yard work.
Yeah. He's a good husband.
He is a good husband.
We're a good team.
All right.
Bob's hooked up. That looks like a good fish, Bob.
Feels pretty good.
You need me to help you?
Yeah, you can grab the net in a minute.
Oh, there we got a boatload of stripers down there now, boys. Found the spot.
Lake Powell stripers, right?
That's a good one.
Oh.
Charlene's hooked up. We're in them thick. Nice fish. Oh, you got a fish on? Fish on for Wayne.
Catching stripers is a lot of fun. The hard part is finding and activating a school of fish. We trolled around for about a 1/2 hour before we found a big concentration of fish on the fish finder. Once you do find them, stop trolling and drop spoons. If you can get one striper to bite, it will oftentimes set the whole school off into a feeding frenzy.
Of course, that would have been great to go here.
That was a surprise.
Wayne's on. Doubled up.
They look great.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So, you know, usually you go out and you catch a handful of stripers and you're kind of picking through the ones that are even worth filleting, and
About 10, 15 feet off the bottom.
you know that those skinny ones unfortunately are gonna die, and there's hardly not enough on them to fillet them. And
You gonna take care of my fish, Bob?
but right now, you know, I can't think the last skinny striper I caught. They're just all really fat and healthy right now.
Yeah, that's a nice fish.
Wayne is a gentleman and a great friend. We wish him all the best in his retirement. Next up, we take you to the high Uintas with Wasatch Front Llamas on an adventure at over 10,000 feet.
Kermsoo Lake, our destination, sits just above 10,000 feet. The hike in is moderately difficult. It's just over 7 miles each way. And we'll gain about 1,700 feet in elevation.
It's cold.
There's a handful of stream crossings, a few places where the trail gets steep, but nothing that these llamas can't handle.
These guys are very easygoing and can tackle almost any terrain, very athletic.
You know, I've had a lot harder time taking my dog around the neighborhood on a leash than I have with these llamas.
To help offset the costs of owning his llamas, Mason started renting them out. And this year he started fully guided excursions here at the Uintas.
So we got quite a few right now. So fishing trips, backpacking trips. If you want to hit certain peaks here in the north slope of the Uintas and it's within our permit, then we can take you there. We'll feed you, set you up in camp. If you need camping gear, we offer tents, pads, sleeping bags. And then a lot of people afterwards, when they do the fully guided stuff, they hop into the rental because they're like, hey, we can do this. The animals are easy, and we loved it. And the biggest thing I've noticed is no one knows that it's even a thing. That's what's crazy to me. Like most people are like, llamas? Really? Yeah, we do fully guided stuff. Really? How do I not know about this? And it's simple, enjoyable, and really everyone loves it. Who wouldn't love it?
Boy, if you have a hunt coming up or you just want to use Mason's llamas, be sure to give Mason a call. Llamas sure make it comfortable when you're camping at over 10,000 feet, and could only imagine how awesome it would be to have them help you pull out a bull or a buck. Hey, next up, our favorite show of the year when KSL Outdoors returns. Welcome back to KSL Outdoors. You know, for the past decade or so, we've partnered with the Utah Conservation Officers Association and Johnson's Mountain CWMU to give back to those in the community that need a helping hand. It was just over a year ago that the Spencer family was dealt a huge blow. That's when, on an elk hunt, carbon monoxide claimed two brothers, Jared, a husband and father of 4, and his 23-year-old brother, Jordan. Last fall, we had the pleasure of taking 14-year-old Jaden and his grandfather Jay on an elk hunt to remember Jaden's dad and Jay's 2 sons.
What do you hope your father-in-law, and especially your son Jaden, get out of this hunt?
To not be afraid. Just get back out there and do something they absolutely love. I hope, like I said, it heals them in a way that they need.
The morning rut is finally winding down. Some of us were hiking back to get the side-by-sides while the family was waiting for us overlooking a few wallows. All of a sudden, this beautiful herd bull was laying right in the mud. But the bull is just out of range that the guys want Jaden to shoot.
Grandpa, bless his heart, he saw when it came into a wallow, and he's just like, I'll take that.
Okay, you ready? Okay, just wait, let me stop him, Right behind that shoulder.
Way to go, Grandpa.
I'm just so thankful to Bob and his family and their generosity for what they're doing. You know, you could bring anyone up here and they'd have just a once-in-a-lifetime experience. But then when you mix tragedy, you know, and people that are going through what Jay and his family are going through, it's just, there's no words. I'm grateful for him to be able to have that opportunity.
Nice big one. Good job, Grandpa.
Grandpa does it again.
You wanted the whole family to experience this.
And here they are. Here they are. It's the best place in the world to do that, and a wonderful family.
Yeah.
Heck of a leader here.
Yeah. You boys, do you feel him here?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Said a little prayer before I shot. Just praying that it helped me.
You felt him. Yeah. It's a good thing. Good thing, Bob, Gabe. You guys are doing some damn good work here.
Somehow they got our attention, and that bull was coming in behind us. Boy, it was a perfect setup. We were already ready, and the neat thing is he had practiced so many times getting behind that rifle and setting up. He was like a little sniper, man. He just spun around, knew just what to do, kept his finger off the trigger. I asked him if he's steady, and he says, I am very steady. Tell me when you're ready. Right there on that shoulder. Attaboy.
I wasn't expecting that.
Me either. He's actually better than I thought. Yeah, he's better.
What do you think of that?
I am trembling in excitement.
How cool is that?
If I could repay them somehow, I would. Because so many people stepped up. It has been truly amazing and heartfelt. Like, all I can do is just thank you and so much gratitude. And I don't know, how do you repay that? I don't think you can, but It means more to me than anything. I definitely felt your dad today, Jaden. I'm sure he brought that right down for you.
I think they're with us and enjoying it, and it's a good way to tap into your emotions. And hunting should be an emotional thing. It should. This is, unfortunately, these emotions are raw and tragic.
It's amazing. Funnest thing I've ever done. By a long shot.
You're one awesome dude.
There wasn't a dry eye in the group when those two bulls were down. A huge thanks to Bob Thomas with Johnson's Mountain CWMU. He's the man behind the generous offer that gives these guys tags each year. We wish the Spencer family all the best going forward. You know, my producer Jared and I really want to thank you for allowing us into your homes every Saturday night. It really is a pleasure to tell the stories of average Utahns getting out there and helping others. As you notice, we try and do that quite a bit in our shows. We're not just a fishing or a hunting or an adventure show. We try to give you some ideas how you can get you and your family outdoors, but at the same time, we also like to highlight those in the community that are helping others. It sure lifts my spirits. We hope it lifts yours every week. Until next weekend, until next year, I'm Adam Meikle, KSL Outdoors. We'll see you. Good night.